onto the field. And the Horned Frogs ready to get this thing started and open the season. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Rain keeps coming down and affecting the throwing. This allows me to be way more aggressive on defense. Nice start for this team.
Out of bounds, wide at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He'll do it himself. Really nice run there, good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. No good.
Sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That 43-yard field goal attempt was well within his range, but he misfired, and they'll turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 26. To the ground with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. That'll pay off big time late in the season.
Nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Grabs it in the mix. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to buy time. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running back searching for a hole. Got a little space. Find some space, and it'll get 5 to the 22.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and that might open up some big plays down the field.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Quick moving is short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people...
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Quarterback on the keeper. Running up for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And you want out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. He'll keep it himself. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Hand off to the single running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
On the strike, boys. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run play action. Moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, TCU.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes weren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wrap up here, boys.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Here's the handoff. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on force if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Him out. You need an incompletion.
Gonna let it fly. He's got it all. Boy, he looked as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Got the 1st down and more. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They're trying to slip it in. Driving for the goal line. Loose football. And the defense. On it, they get that turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to pound their way in. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a 4 or 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gives it on the outside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Run it with the fullback. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here.
Let let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Sends it downfield. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, while they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this.
Where are you throwing it, quarterback? That was to square. You throw it 20 yards over his head. Where are you throwing it? I can't get him to throw a green pass to save my fucking life, and no one can ever get open. I have 95 overall wide receivers with speed, and no one. I have fucking 90 overall across the board on my receivers, and no one can even get open. I can't run the ball. No one will get open. And then, even if they are open, my quarterback's just going to overthrow it by 20 yards.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I'm about to start my 65 overall quarterback because maybe he can make throws.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs going on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Bridges.
Bro, of course. And I have the fastest guys
31-yard line, and they kick-started
that you can think of, and I still can't get guys to like make good cuts and move. Feels like I'm in slow motion, can't really adjust. Oh, of course. Why not? Why not? The question is, am I even gonna get past the 50 again? That's the question, to be quite honest.
They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job.
Am I gonna get past the 50 again?
In their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to
Bro!
nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side.
Bro! What? What? Bro.
Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their
Who
last.
cares? I wish I could get holes like that. I need his offensive line.
If they're able to run the football,
Because my offensive line obviously sucks.
and I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Fine play action. Unloads to the wideout.
And he catches that! He catches that! What?
But not before he gets it to the 40. We asked earlier this
Bro, what?
receiver.
What?
Open one, but we
What?
know he really wants to go to on third down.
The best of it. I mean, I think the only one obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find a guy that you got that.
What in the fuck? What in the fuck is going on?
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on first and 10.
I can't get my quarterback to throw straight, and he's getting contested catches over my 95 receivers, or my 95 quarterbacks.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted.
I can't even get a block for more than 2 yards.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Off play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams are just struggling. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. Probably won't even make it past midfield again. Why is it doing that?
a rock fight on both sides.
He should go for it.
He'll be stopped short of the line.
He can make every contested catch in the game right now, so, you know, he's obviously going to get the first down.
Having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out.
I'd do it if I were him, too, if I'm making contested catches like that.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn
I'm
it
surprised.
over.
So they let him make contested catches, and then he gets right there, and then they don't let him. That's weird. This game is
This
fucking
Trojan
broken.
offense is ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Timeout call.
It doesn't matter. I can't run the ball. No one can get open. The game's over.
The give to the back. One out to the 16.
I don't know why it made me go outside. I was just trying to go straight.
Defensive tackles and those
Of course, the
guards
game
and
won't
centers
let me.
work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The give to the big fullback.
Bro, where's my blocker? Why is it going? Why is my fullback in there? Why is he going to my fullback? Why? Why is he going to my fullback? It was supposed to be my running back. Why is my fullback in there? Bro. Why is my fullback? Why is the fullback in there? What is going on? I have 3 running backs with like 95 speed, and I can't get one of them on the field on a second down?
Long back up inside their 20. Going for the big play. Makes it he goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39 in a really nice.
This is so fucking dumb.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen her.
Why is 43 in there? Why was he even in there? He's not on any of the depth chart. Why was he in there? I have 3 running backs, multiple that haven't even gotten carries this game, and we have my fullback getting carries out of the running back position. What is going on? EA, what bullshit are you on with this? Like, honestly.
In the game, a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
From the 39.
Why is my fullback in there? Bro! This is fucking bullshit. This game is actively working against me. I have to fight my depth chart when they're bringing in a fourth string. Oh, now it's a green. It's a green on there. Yeah, okay. But when I have a guy wide open, you can't even fucking... You can't fucking throw anything but an orange. With all my abilities and everything. Yeah, okay.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening play of this drive will come.
I don't even think I have 100 yards of offense. And my defense is trash. Defense is trash, offense is trash.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking...
No one can get open. I legitimately cannot get open with my receivers.
Great job breaking off the big run.
And my line will not block. Obviously, this is going to have to be a rebuilding year for me.
They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. The short hand.
Of course. I wish I could get like that. I wish I could get openings like that. That would be nice. Oh, yeah. What's that like? Getting broken tackles. I need to know what that's like. Getting broken tackles, that must be nice.
They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down.
Oh, of course.
Nice job throwing the football.
That's why a good running game is a coaches and quarterbacks.
I mean, the game's over.
You're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Horned Frogs back to the line on.
I can't get 2 yards.
Leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This might be the worst offensive line I've had since I've been at fucking USC. Like, it is so dog shit. Either that or he has the most ridiculous defense.
Which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this game?
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football,
I have never seen an offense, a defense shut me down this bad. Like, I can't even get disengaged from his blockers, but I can't even get one block with my offensive line.
And this offense continues.
And I have my fullback trying to come in the game.
Drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I gotta make a play. I gotta force something to happen. I gotta change something up. I gotta get this football back to my offense.
Doesn't matter. This game's over.
This defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Of course. Why not? Why not? I mean, guys right there, and they just go fast. Yep. Why not? Why not? Fucking care. at this point. I'm over it. I'm going to lose by 30 next week. Might not even probably get a field goal.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
Fucking cares.
On the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute.
Oh, so now, literally, with 4 minutes left, I get my biggest carry of the game, and they actually blocked. Oh, now guys will block. Now the game's over. The game's freaking over, and now guys can block. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Why not? Why not, right?
How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen.
Why not?
Huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Looking downfield on first down.
Now you can throw green throws.
But he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Now you can do it.
The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. In the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the
Just completely outclassed. My athletes don't even look like they belong on the same field as TCU, to be quite honest.
benches on third down. Fires to the wideout.
See, now my quarterback can make the throws. Now he can do this. Now that the game is over.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter,
So
they've got a
fucking
quarterback
dumb.
that can bring them back, but they need him.
Why aren't you going out on a route? You're supposed to go on a route, running back.
Last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I give up. My quarterback can't throw worth
Couldn't make
dog
the
shit.
connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete. And the defense settled in to stop that.
Doesn't matter. Game's over.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big leads, you play big zone coverage, just keep the ball in front of you, keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Throws to the wideout.
Why are you overthrowing it? Bro, every throw is an orange throw! Every throw!
Lightest man on the option. Now the toss. They'll knock him down with a loss of a couple. And that just looked bad. The timing, the rhythm. I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they were on the same page. It went absolutely defensive on that one. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short game.
I would fucking drop my whole fucking team right now. Especially this quarterback, if I could.
This is an area of the game when offense has got to be able to run the football. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Obviously, you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
He's got it down. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the ball. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. You make up the game plan and now allowing the play shape for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to go to football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as that. Give him to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him get something. just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's
guided out of bounds after a short return.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great. Keep fighting, keep spinning that fiddle around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Just in time to get first and 10 from the 19. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's caught. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Second down, he'll throw it. They get him a rush, and it pays off. Second and 20. These teams have a caliber squad. We sort of felt as if these guys have something to prove today. Man, did they go out and do it? They proved it, and they proved it. They thought they were they had a lot of confidence. They said practice nice machine.
And now they just showed the whole world. This squad is full of truth. And they made a statement today. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the worst 99 team I've ever fucking played with. After one game, I want to just, like, retire after playing with this team. Quarterback can't throw 5 yards. He literally had guys open around the edge at 5 yards, and he would just throw orange throw after 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 orange throw. He didn't know how to throw a green unless he was getting hit. And then, once the game was over, at the end of the game, now all of a sudden he can throw. And then all of a sudden my linemen can all of a sudden run block. Even though they haven't been able to run block or block anybody for the whole freaking game. Now all of a sudden, he's in there. And then I got my fullback when my second and third string are completely healthy and haven't even got reps. My fullback is for some reason in there. Like, the game was just completely against me. Like, it's just crap. This might be my worst offensive line. They say they're the most highly rated, and they have high run blocking and passing and finesse and everything, but they play like absolute dog shit. They play like absolute dog shit. They are the worst fucking team I've ever fucking seen. Yeah, this is the worst fucking team I've ever played. Either that or Willie and TCU have maybe the greatest team ever assembled. Especially on that D-line and offensive line and defensive back row. Because if not, this game made no fucking sense. My quarterback couldn't throw right in front of him for 3 yards without throwing an orange throw. Every throw was literally a duck. He threw a duck every single play. Literally every single play. Except at the end, they decided they would let him actually be able to throw the ball. I couldn't throw the ball the entire game.